some women looking at you lesser if there's tears on your cheek, but if there's tears tattooed, that same girl is a freak.
Ooh.
So they're attracted to the pain unless they hear the pain speak. So it's like, it's really interesting because when you talk to women,
so good.
Thank you. But it's like when you talk to women and you like kind of see where their head's at, you see that they kind of like, a lot of women want this sort of rough and rugged guy who's like, he's tough and all these things. But like, you don't want him to talk about it because now he's soft. But it's like, so you want him to have some pain because that's what makes him the rough and rugged, but you just don't want to hear about it. And so where does he go then? And so you just want him to be quiet, but then you're wondering why he can't open up to you. Oh, well, he just doesn't open up to me. Which one is it? This isn't Build-A-Bear.
Huh. You know what? I never thought of it. He's absolutely right. Women want men to have pain, but don't show it or don't talk about it. Now, I know it's popular on videos to say that all women do this or all men do that, but I prefer to be better than the woman that always say all men are dogs or all men are trash or all men this and that. So it's not all women, but it's a sizable amount of women. And the thing is, because I do believe, I don't like to generalize, but women tend to do have a herd mentality. So even though she might think as an individual, if she gets around the wrong type of women, she'll eventually start thinking like them or taking on some of their characteristics. So as a fellow, you have to watch out for that. I think I found like a balance of being open, but of course not too open. And I say being open because a lot of men, we tend to keep stuff inside, which is not at first, but over time it becomes destructive. That's how a lot of us will get strokes out of the blue. And that's all due to keeping that stress inside. So you're not letting it out for other people, you are letting it out for yourself. Look at yourself as a balloon. And believe me, I know because I used to do this. I used to struggle with this. But at least let some of it out. Maybe you don't have to let it all out because most women is not going to be able to handle it and most men don't care. There are some women that will, but I've yet to find one that's like that in a relationship. Now, as a friend or associate, yes, they'll listen to your fears and all that other stuff. But when you're in a relationship, I guess because they rely on you too much, I don't think they really care. Let us begin this video right now. Welcome, my friends, to the RP Experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turn on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Make sure you turn on those notifications. If you guys been seeing quite a few of my videos, I suggest you subscribe because I know sometimes I would find like smaller channels I like, and then it takes me a while to find them again, unless if it's by accident or if they happen to be promoting it a lot or something. So give me a subscribe. It's not like I have a million subscribers and I'm trying to get to 450. Thank you everyone that's helped me reach the goal that I'm at right now. Today's video is going to be about, do women really care how men feel? Yes, I do believe there are women, because I've seen it, that there are women that do care how men feel. But an odd thing happens though. When a woman not all women, when a lot of women get in a relationship with a man, not in that honeymoon period, but later on in the relationship, they only really care about themselves. Now, I'm not saying that men don't do a similar same thing when they start slacking off, not doing some of the things that they used to do early in the relationship. But I think when women do it, they do it with more disdain and they really don't care. Whereas as a woman, you can go complain about your man. And of course, though, maybe he'll go back on what he says, but he will at least try to hear you out if he cares about you, loves you, kind of don't want to lose you or something. He will hear you out. Women, on the other hand, don't tend to do this. They'll do it in the honeymoon stage. At the beginning stage, they will. This is why I will say, in a way, when men get into a relationship with a woman, I mean, you can love her or care about her, but you can't go too deep down that rabbit hole, because then for us, when we start to love a woman, I guess because we're investing a lot physically into the relationship, she will she will have no qualms about rocking the boat or saying things. Meanwhile, we will do the opposite and try not to say things to not upset her or not disturb the peace. This is why when women say men want a woman to challenge them, no, we don't. Yes, we want a woman that encourages us and helps make us better. And yes, we want her to voice her opinion, but we don't want it to be a constant battle. And I'm tired of saying that. Anyway, I have this video right here where this guy is kicking some gems right here. So I'm going to let it play through and I'll be right back.
In most cases, a woman does not care if you are unhappy in the relationship. As long as she's happy in that relationship, to her, the relationship is perfect. As long as she gets what she wants out of the relationship, your feelings are inconsequential to her. If not, tell me why after you have constantly been telling her all the things that she does that make you unhappy, she has refused to change permanently. But once you do something that makes her unhappy, she'll make you pay for it daily, either by disrespecting you or by ignoring you. Most women are selfish lovers. They only care about themselves, my guy. Ask a woman why she wants to be in a relationship, and you will never hear any of the reasons directed towards helping the man in any way. It's always I want, I want, I want. So be careful out here, guys. But the truth is that there are still women who care about their man and his happiness. There are still women who want to please and save their man and make him feel like a king. So don't be in a hurry. You'll find her. No matter how long it takes for you to find a good woman, don't make the mistake of settling for any woman who is extremely selfish and sees a relationship like a salvation from poverty. Be wise, bro. Be wise.
Now, before the women say that men do the same thing, I've been like slaving and cooking, and he doesn't take me out. He doesn't appreciate me. He doesn't give me attention. Not even a thank you. Okay. Yes, that is true. There are men that will do that. There are men that will take advantage of the situation and will let a woman just keep giving and giving into the pot. But, and this is true what he say. Whenever I hear a woman saying what she's looking for in a relationship, it becomes all about her. I never hear, and this goes for all the women I know, not that I ask every last one of them, but whenever I hear them talking about a relationship with a man, it's all about what he's supposed to do for her. Now, I mean, in a way, I know it's a society thing. They've been kind of programmed like that, kind of like how the Barbie movie piss out that women got programmed. But hey, y'all got programmed in different ways too, especially with that entitlement bullshit. But uh, I understand guys do that when they have a good woman. They tend to take advantage of the situation. Not all men will do that, but and of course, I know sometimes you can't tell, and I will always, I will always look at it like this. When you are in a relationship with a person, even if it's like a friendship, like amongst men or amongst women, you both need to be pitting into the pot. Now, not anyone keeping score, but I know if somebody's doing something for me, I'll feel like I have to do something for them. Yes, feel, okay? As a man, it's not bad to feel. Now, of course, though, don't let your emotions guide you, but in some instances, it serves you right to feel something. I had to throw that out there because a lot of men will bang over a woman's head that women are emotional and men are logical, like Spock or like Data off of Star Trek or something. Yes, in a lot of cases, that could be true. But men have emotions too, and we do that shooting ourselves in the foot, acting like we don't have any. Thing is, though, it's not good for us to let our emotions run wild because otherwise people can get hurt or we can hurt ourselves. So you see why we need to have some self-control right there. Look, in most cases, men and women need to be better to each other. Because if I was to take a microscope and look at most people's relationship, I can see where he fucked up and where she fucked up all throughout the relationship. It's never usually not on one. Maybe one is more guilty and one got away with more stuff, but I rarely see a person that they didn't do something in the relationship to somewhat jeopardize it or either to tip it over the edge. Just throwing that out there. So for me, this is going to go down as a red flag situation right here. As a man, if you go on the first couple of days with a woman and she's saying everything that a man needs to do, and of course, though, I always believe now that when a woman is showing out this list of things that she want in a man, that's almost a hint that you are not her type. Because if you are her type, kind of close to her dream man or something, she's not going to want to scare you away with saying all that stuff. Those lists are really meant for simps, or unless she's like totally done with men and she's just trying to find like a financial plan for someone to support her, probably marry her, and then she can divorce and leave away with some money. So yeah, I can't really add too much more than that. Just look out for that. That's a small thing, but if you ever observe a woman that she's all about what the man should do and she never puts what she would do to her man, then leave her the fuck alone. Okay, she's not good for you. Now, if unfortunately if she's your type and she's very attractive or something like that, I'm not saying that you can't still mess with her. Just don't get serious with her. Don't put your heart into it. And also, it's also possible for her to change. But however, though, she's probably not going to change on you. She'll probably change after a couple heartbreaks, or once she gets like a certain age or so, or when she get a bunch of kids. You know, I don't know. It always varies from woman to woman. Anyway, don't forget to give me a like, leave it out, and a subscribe. Thank you for coming here. And I'm glad I was able to give you guys another video for today. Thank you for your support and have a good day. God bless.
You can't take women from two different societies and compare.
Look at the divorce rate.
That's not our fault. Who's supposed to lead the household?
You're the ones that initiate the divorces!
Okay. Why do y'all not lead us to be better than and not divorced?
You don't listen. You argue. You're not even listening right now.
I'm listening. I believe what I'm saying.
Well, then, if you're gonna listen, start with shutting up, okay? When you date a Japanese girl and she loves you, know the most common thing she says? She says, if you're happy, I'm happy.
Seriously, do you see how she mocked it? That was true femininity, but American women think that that's just some kind of a joke or that it's a caricature.
And you said that women in Japan, like, those are the only true princesses that you've seen.
You don't act like a princess.
How? You've seen me for like, what?
You act like a Dairy Queen.
dirty word.